Hello everyone, J-Man here. I'm here to bring you the all-new iPad Air 2. Comes with a brand new redesign, thinner and lighter than the previous generation. Comes with Touch ID, the new gold color, a new processor, new camera. Right here, I have the gold 64GB Wi-Fi only model. So, let's get right to it. And now we just take it out of the box, like so. Gotta let it slide off a little bit. Ever so slowly. And there it is. Alright, and there we have it. All new iPad Air 2. Just lift up the tab. Wow, very lightweight. I love the design. Nice new gold color. We'll put that off to the side right now. As we empty the contents of the package. Here we have our new 10-watt power adapter. It's smaller than the previous generation, which was originally a 12-watt power adapter, but the new iPad has a smaller battery, but it maintains the same battery life, so kudos to Apple for that. And now we have instructions booklet. Here it has a little control guide, warranty information, and Apple stickers. Good stuff. We also have the Lightning to USB, very common among Apple devices. And now let's get to what we've been waiting for. Here it is, iPad Air 2. Just pull the tab. And here it is, very nice. Has a new anti-reflective coating. You can sort of see, has a bluish tint to it. It's not very easily seen on the white iPad, but better on the black iPad. As you can see, this comes standard with the new Touch ID. Has the new speaker grills, nice and big. Has iPad, little scuff there. Nice reflective Apple logo, new camera, and now the moment of truth. Let's turn it on. Press and hold the power button, like so. Has the nice light up screen, similar to the color of your iPad that you choose. If you have black, it'd have a background. Let's wait for it to boot up real quick. And here we go. Hola. I'm not Spanish, so I prefer hello. Just slide. Let's choose our language. We're going to pick English. Select your country, United States. Choose a Wi-Fi network. Excuse me as I type in the password. And now, after the Wi-Fi, you enable your location services, whether you want to or not. I'm going to set this up as a new iPad. Now here, I'm going to sign up with my Apple ID. And now I have to agree to the terms and conditions. If I hit disagree, it won't let me set it up. Agree. Now it's going to set up my Apple ID. I would like to use iCloud. It's automatically enabled to use Find My iPad. And right now it's asking about my iMessage and FaceTime preferences. I'm covering up with my iPhone because I don't want to share that information, but then we just hit next. It's updating the iCloud settings right now. I would like to enable Touch ID. So just have to use my thumb real quick. I'm going to go set this up. adjust my grip. Okay. Now it's going to ask me to create a password. Now it's going to ask if I want to use Touch ID for iTunes or the App Store. I'll just set that up later. And I'll just skip Apple Pay for now. Use that at a later point. Set up iCloud keychain. I'll set that up later. Use Siri. I prefer to use her. Or him, whichever you want to do. Let's automatically send diagnostics information. App analysis, and let's get started. There we go, all new iPad Air 2. Alright, so this is the iPad Air 2. I've loved it so far, super fast. With the new control panel, it gets rid of the mute switch on the side. I now have just the volume controls. The camera's great, super fast, very responsive to touch. Loads a website lippity slick. And one last thing before we go, I'm going to do a Geekbench 3 benchmark test. Just to test the processor speeds and see how fast it is compared to other devices. And as you can see, the iPad Air 2 multi-core score, because it's the A8X processor, it has 3 cores of power. So it now has a Geekbench 3 score of 4565. Here's a quick comparison to the side. This is the iPhone 5S. It runs the same processor as the iPad Air first generation. It has a multi-core score of 2562, so a big difference in leap from last year. The single core score is just a little bit higher, but still, it has a lot of power. So anything you throw at the iPad Air 2, it can get it. Alright, this is my first review video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again in the next one.